Hey, what's up everyone? It's Doug here with Retro Geek Gaming, bringing you another YouTube video. Apologize for the shoddy lighting and all that stuff. I'm recording from my car. It's 2 a.m. where I live. Just got home from work. And on the way in, I was actually thinking about something, and I decided to make a video to share with you. So we are essentially a day away from the Switch reveal. If you want to think about it, it's technically Wednesday now, since it's after midnight. So we're basically 24 hours away, let's just say, from the Switch reveal. And I didn't really want to talk about the Switch very much because, again, it was about to be revealed. We're going to have all the information. But I thought about something, and I wanted to share just a few things that I'm kind of curious about, and ideas that I kind of thought. One thing is, what if it's always connected? You know, the Vita tried to do something similar using SIM cards, and I think that Nintendo can do it. They'd have to include the SIM card built in, and also probably provide you with 3G data for free. But I think that it would be cool if it was always connected. And what I mean by that, well, how does it work? And this is going to be the information that we're going to be getting from the review. But how does it work when it's out and about? You know, I mean, sure, you can always do local co-op. We saw that in the reveal in the reveal video, it being used in a car and on top of a roof apparently. So we know that it's going to have local co-op. What about online? How is Splatoon, as they showed, how's that going to work for online? What if it's always connected? Somehow, maybe using the cloud or using something. Because again, Nintendo has said that there's still some secrets, still some stuff left that they have not revealed about the Switch. And we have companies like Nvidia and stuff like that that say that we're going to be blown away and surprised by it. So I think that might potentially be something that would really help, because when you have something like the 3DS, that they always try to have it connected through something like Street Pass as you pass through stuff. The next logical step would be it might have a built-in SIM card or some kind of a way to always connect and always stay connected. And maybe even use that cloud to boost itself, you know, to give itself some extra memory so that way it can process something faster. Or be able to maybe save battery life somehow. I don't even know if that's possible. But I still think it would be interesting. This is just something that I personally want to see, but I want there to be a LAN connection as well. Now, I'm okay with Wi-Fi. I have very good Wi-Fi. I have a very good internet provider. I have a very high speed internet connection. So I'm okay with Wi-Fi. But I really do feel like with the Wii and the Wii U, they were missing that LAN connection. Now, I know that you can buy an adapter and put that in there, but it should be something that should just be able to plug it right in and use it. And I really think that could help with data transference. I really do think that can help with downloads. And again, maybe it can be used in some way to speed up the processing of the system. And I think that everything about this system is going to be able to charge itself from what I'm seeing. I mean, like, the Joy-Cons are going to have their own batteries, but when they're on that thing that they showed, that's like the dock or whatever, it charges them. So when you take them and you put them onto the side of the Switch, what if it charges the Switch? So that way the battery life isn't that big of an issue. So the Switch has its own life. The Joy-Cons have their own life, but feed the Switch so they stay alive. Man, it'll be really interesting. I'm really excited for this system. This is probably the most excited that I usually get. There's something about Nintendo systems. Maybe it's just because they always do something fresh and relevant, and they always do something fantastical that I don't expect. But I usually get more excited. Like I got excited about the PS4 Pro reveal, but then after it was over, it was like, that's it. Nothing really that great. But the Switch I'm getting excited for. I'm hoping that momentum continues to go. And I don't know about Amiibo. I'd like to see them continue to use Amiibo. Maybe they can use that adapter like they do with the 3DS models that don't have it built in, like the new Nintendo 3DS does. But I really would like to see them continue to use Amiibo, because I think they have an opportunity this time around to do like what they couldn't do with the Wii U. Because the Wii U had the built-in NFC technology from the beginning, but they didn't really use it. So a lot of games like Bayonetta 2 that could have taken advantage of it, this, that, and the other, don't have that. But with Bayonetta 3, it could have it. It could use the Bayonetta amiibo. And it could use it for more resourceful purposes than just being a Smash character that holds data. Maybe the Mii amiibos can actually hold your Mii data, and you can move it back and forth between games. So if you're playing Mario Kart or Mario Kart or Mario Party or anything like that, it brings that data. So that way it's no longer like, hey, yeah, you don't have to have a Mii on the system anymore like you do with the Wii and the Wii U. It's now in the amiibo, and it goes with you to other people's houses, to other people's Switch consoles. You just bring the amiibo with you, tap it on that thing, it sends it to all the Switches in the area, and now that one Mii can be used in Smash, it can be used in Mario Kart, it can be used in everything, so it's there. It can have some really good capabilities. And it just doesn't make much sense for Nintendo to just abandon the technology, especially when they're announcing Breath of the Wild amiibo that are going to come out, and supposedly they all have different functionalities from what I hear within the game. So I think that would be really hard for Nintendo to swallow. Be like, oh yes, it works for Breath of the Wild, but only on Wii U, and that's it. And we're making all these amiibo that are coming out like Bayonetta, and we don't have a system that supports amiibo anymore. So, to me, amiibo should continue. It should have a LAN connection for reasons that I just said, just for the sake of having better connectivity. Even if it is something that's optional, like it is on the PS4 and the Xbox One, still give those people that prefer a LAN connection the option to use it instead of having to buy a separate adapter. And, like I said, all those things that can charge it, so it's going to be really sweet. And just everything that we've talked about today. I think it's going to be really fantastical. I think it's going to be an amazing reveal. I'm really looking forward to it. That's the reason why I'm up so late, because usually I'd be in bed by now. But I've just been thinking about it. And I'm really excited to see what they're going to bring to the table. I really hope that this is going to be a game changer for Nintendo. Otherwise, I think that's going to be about it. Maybe amiibo will actually be cards, so that way it's easier to hold on to them. But again, we'll see what happens. But those are basically the things that I want to see come from the Nintendo Switch, in addition to the stuff that I already talked about in the previous video. But I think that's going to be it for me. I might do one more video because I want to talk about some other stuff, but not going to be Nintendo Switch related, so we'll see how that works out. But otherwise, I appreciate you guys watching. As always, thanks for watching. If you watched through this whole video, I appreciate it. Make sure you give me a like if you did watch this video all the way through, so that way I know that 1, you watched it all the way through, and 2, you enjoy this content, so you want to see more like it. Come from me and this channel. Feel free to subscribe if you want. No pressure from me. But I do try to make weekly content, so you always have something to come back and watch. And you can also follow me on Twitter if you want, although I'm not really as active lately due to work. But I do try to at least get on Twitter every now and then to send something or see who's sending me what, at Retro Geek Gaming. So, appreciate you guys watching. As always, have a good evening. I'll see you guys, if nothing else, after the Switch event. Have a good one. I'll see you next time.